A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the three key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan.
Donald Trump attacked Iran without any authorization. People, without any authorization, that is the violation of international law. He released a statement saying that he is going to wait for 2 weeks. He wants to see either America should go into this war or not. 2 weeks. And guess what? The next day they attacked. That is the height of lying. That's exactly what their propaganda is. That's exactly what they've been doing, especially Israel has been doing that. And Israel has dragged America into this war. So the world war has started. I'm not calling it 3 yet, but it has started.
Donald Trump has just launched military strikes into Iran without any congressional authorization. It's blatantly unconstitutional. I am calling for an immediate return of members of Congress to Washington, D.C. to vote on my War Powers resolution with Republican Thomas Massey to stop an endless war in Iran. We can't have Americans sent to Iran risking their lives and risking hundreds of billions of dollars of American taxpayer dollars.
And Trump, why is you announcing this shit to us like we got something to do with this shit? We ain't got nothing to do with that. Stop fucking talking to us, having them folks over there thinking that we with you. Iran, we not with him. We don't fuck with him. He don't fuck with us, for real. Trump, why? Why, bro? Why you carry your ass over there fucking with them folks? God damn it. Iran already done told us. They been telling us since your last motherfucking presidential run. Bitch, don't come over here with that bullshit. And what you do? Take your motherfucking ass over there with that bullshit. Iran already been showing they ain't playing. They mean business. They standing on what they talking about, Trump. Why did you take your ass over there and bomb them people? Iran, look, we ain't got shit to do with it.
Hello guys, and welcome to the Joy Report. In today's video, we're going to talk about DT attack of Iran making his supporters furious, and many are finally seeing the light. DT attack Iran, and now everything is falling apart. But this time, it's not just Democrats or liberals who are angry. Even MAGA supporters, the people who stood by him no matter what, are turning against him. They are shocked, confused, and asking how he could go this far. This is not what they voted for. He promised to keep America out of wars. He promised to bring soldiers home. But instead, he started a new war, one that many say was unnecessary and dangerous. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing so that YouTube may recommend it to a wider audience. And so now, without further ado, guys, let's go straight into this video. But first, let me play you a few videos on this matter, and I'll come back with my commentary. As a side note, all credit goes to the creators of these videos.
I really can't believe we just attacked a foreign country that has nothing to do with us and is not a threat to us only because Benjamin Netanyahu said so. And then afterwards, Trump thanked Netanyahu? That's too much. That's too much.
I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before.
And the crazy thing is Netanyahu attacked them first. Iran was attacked first. Iran was only retaliating. How are we involved in this whatsoever? At this point, it's just really crossing my mind and everybody else's mind. Only a revolution. Only a revolution. How else can we possibly get out of this? I mean, how much are our politicians just straight puppets? This does not even make any sense.
Trump, what the fuck is you doing, cuz? I just turned 18. Y'all can't give me no grace? And look, I understand America got the strongest military. We the best, all type of shit. But that don't mean you go over there and start fucking with them people. And I heard you didn't even get Congress permission. So you really wasn't even supposed to be doing that shit. And look, to the niggas in motherfucking Washington, D.C., New York, good luck to y'all, because they going after y'all first. Shit, I'm in Pennsylvania, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Trump, I hope you realize we're not fighting in that war, my nigga. Y'all better use the motherfuckers who volunteered. All them niggas that went to my school, high school, trying to recruit niggas, use them niggas. Because if you do a draft, I promise you right now, Trump, I'm talking to you specifically. I'm not fighting in that shit, my nigga. And I know there's gonna be that one nigga. Oh, of course you not fighting it. You a grown man with a bonnet. You get on the front lines then, nigga. Since you so tough, I promise you, Whether or not I was wearing this shit or not, I wouldn't be fighting in that bullshit, my nigga.
I want you to know, Maddie, that this is how I found out. This is how I found out your comment is how I found out that the United States of America just bombed Iran in 3 separate locations. Because I saw that and I said, there's no way. And then I went and looked, and Donald Trump has confirmed the news via tweet, the way he always does.
So I want you to imagine that I told you that I was the world's greatest golfer. I'm a better golfer than Tiger Woods. I'm a better golfer than Jack Nicklaus. Nicholson. I'm a better golfer than Arnold Palmer and his giant hog. Okay, I'm better than all of these people. So I repeat the lie so much that I'm the world's greatest golfer, and I go on the PGA Tour, and all of a sudden that even though I've made this part of my entire personality, turns out I suck at golf. And guess what? I really do suck at golf. I have no interest in playing it. This is the situation in which we are currently in with President Trump, okay? President Trump has built his entire personality on being this master negotiator. He sold the American public. He sold it to me, to the Republicans 3 times. Maybe didn't sell it to everybody, but sold it to enough people to the point where they've elected him president twice, saying that he was some kind of master negotiator, and all of a sudden his soft white underbelly is now being exposed, that he's the worst, perhaps the worst negotiator of all time. This is where President Trump's lies and President Trump's inflated ego are going to come and bite us in the ass. Okay, because not only will no country ever trust us again after President Trump, but because we're finding out that Trump is perhaps the worst negotiator of all time, it's going to cost possible American lives. And I don't care if you didn't like Kamala Harris's stance on Gaza. You knew this was more important, because we are now in the find out stage. Okay, American lives are hanging in the balance because this man sold us a bill of goods saying that I am the best negotiator, when in fact he sucks at negotiating, when in fact he couldn't negotiate his way out of the paper bag. And he has destroyed the trust that people once had in our country. I don't know how we're ever gonna come out of this, okay, when he's gone, because us younger people, we're gonna have to deal with this. I don't know how long this man has on this earth, but we're going to have to deal with this. We're going to have to handle this. And that's what pisses me off the most.
People are asking, why did he did this? Why attack Iran now? Why take such a big risk? And for what? According to many, it wasn't about protecting America. It wasn't about safety. It was because Israel asked him to. He did it because Netanyahu wanted it. And right after the attack, did he thank Netanyahu instead of thinking about how Americans would be affected? This has made MAGA furious. Even those who once supported DT are now asking, why is he putting another country's wishes before American lives? What's worse is that DT didn't even ask Congress. He didn't get approval. He acted alone. This is not how the US is supposed to work. Big decisions like war are meant to go through Congress, to be debated and voted on. But DT didn't care. He made a life-changing choice for millions of people without asking anyone. And now, America is in serious danger. Iran has already hit back. They promised revenge, and they said something that scared everyone. Every American will feel this. That message has people on edge. Military bases are preparing for the worst. Families with loved ones in the army are worried sick. And everyday Americans are wondering, was this really necessary? Many believe it wasn't. They say DT made a huge mistake, and now regular people will suffer for it. This isn't what MAGA voters signed up for. They supported DT because they believed he would fight for them, protect their jobs, their families, and keep the country out of foreign messes. But now they see the truth. He didn't protect America. He put it in more danger. He didn't lead with wisdom. He acted out of ego. It's clear now that DT is not thinking about the people. He's thinking about himself, about looking powerful, and about doing favors for other countries. All over social media, people who voted for DT are speaking out. He promised no more foreign fights. These are the voices of people who once believed in him. But this attack changed everything. They feel betrayed. DT didn't think about what would come after. He didn't think about how Iran would respond. He didn't think about how many lives could be lost. He just made a move that puts America in a war that nobody wanted. And all because of ego. That's the scary part. That was not about defense. It was about pride, about showing off. And now, the whole country is paying the price. This attack shows that DT doesn't care about peace. He doesn't care about the cost of war, and he definitely doesn't care about what the people want. Everything is about him, how he looks, who he pleases, what makes him feel strong. And because of that, people are starting to open their eyes. They are seeing that he was never really for them. He was for himself all along. This is not just another bad decision. This is serious. And the worst part is that it didn't have to happen. It could have been avoided. But he chose violence. He chose chaos. And now Americans are left to deal with the consequences. Many are asking how the country will recover after his term. The US is more divided now. People are scared, angry, regretful. Even some of his strongest fans now want out.
Iran officials have already responded to this, saying that every American will feel this. Iran is planning on retaliating 10 times in the amount that the United States did.
So what do you all think? Can America survive more of these reckless decisions? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I'd love to keep this discussion going. Otherwise, that's it from me. I also have another video about Black Americans calling out Latinos after the ICE raids in LA. And if you enjoy such kind of content, please click up here and enjoy. Also, consider subscribing, liking and sharing because it helps me grow my channel. But for now, thank you so much for watching. And until the next time, the Joy Report out.